on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
Like, not even gonna lie right now. Almost tempted to buy this It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown shower curtain, because I've got a black themed bathroom and the shower curtain's black with an orange pumpkin. It's tempting.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Today's spooky adventure brings me to Kohl's. Why to Kohl's? Because from what I understand, some of the Halloween for 2026 is already starting to hit store shelves. Now, keep in mind, most of it is Peanuts and Disney licensed Halloween merchandise, but I do love It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's been a staple for me since I was a kid growing up back in the 80s, so it'll be interesting to see what Charlie Brown, Peanuts, Snoopy, whatever you want to call it, merchandise I can find here at Kohl's. Now, they always go all out with It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown and Disney, so I know that's mainly what I'm going to find. I know I'm not going to find really anything out of that line, like vintage or retro. If you want that, you got to go elsewhere, like Cracker Barrel and Michael's. Be sure to check those videos out here on the channel because they are coming hard this year. But nonetheless, today's spooky adventure, rainy adventure, brings us to Kohl's. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Will there be anything? There's only one way to find out. Join me if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
Alright, so on this rainy day, which is perfect for Halloween hunts, let's go inside Kohl's and see what we can find for Halloween 2026. Kohl's is definitely ready for Halloween. They've got the at-home theme, a ghost town. So to my surprise, they actually have Halloween. I have found It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. We've got the little Snoopy piece here popping up out of the Great Pumpkin. We've got Snoopy here on the light up doghouse, and some of the prices on these pieces at Kohl's are just always a little expensive. Here's the little light up Mickey and Minnie piece here. It says frightful fun. Of course, anything that's always a licensed product is going to always be pretty expensive because you're paying for the brand. Now, a tip, if you do collect a lot of this stuff and don't want to pay like $50 for a little piece like this, you can find a lot of Disney and It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown pieces at TJ Maxx and Marshall's for half the price. And look at this, just for a little wood plaque. You know, it's cool, but it's not worth like $20 to $30 for stuff like this. Here's the light up Pluto. You don't see a lot of Pluto merchandise anymore. I wouldn't even call these a blow mold. They're just more or less light up pieces that we see. Again, pieces that we see all the time at places like TJ Maxx and Marshall's. Light up Goofy. Gosh, there's light up Goofy here. And I don't think any of the Halloween stuff is on sale just yet. Look at this, like $50 for these little light up pieces, a little Stitch. Also, definitely not worth $50 as a price tag. There's way better stuff, in my opinion, you could spend that kind of money on for Halloween season. This year, they all range between like $40 and $50 for most of the little light up pieces here. I think this is the coolest one though. Can't go wrong with Joe Kohl. Snoopy for the win. Oh, there's Donald Duck down here. Also, Donald Duck, my guy. Still got to get my hands on that Donald Duck blow mold from 2025 from Lowe's that I unfortunately missed out on. Be given. You see Charlie Brown here giving Snoopy the dog food here. This is kind of like for a Thanksgiving style vibe, obviously, but look at that, like $30 almost for that. And again, I'm not sure if it's on sale. You see the seasonal decor here.
We'll return after these messages.
It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, sponsored by Jif. For more fresh roasted peanut taste and aroma than any leading brand, choosy moms choose Jif.
Outside of the traditional Halloween little setup they had, I did find this one over here with like the kitchenware stuff. But look at this, like $50 for a bowl. You won't even be able to afford cereal or soup to put in the bowl if you spend that much for a bowl. Now, I'm not going to lie, the little small plates here with the It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown artwork on it are pretty cool for $18.99, and you get like 4 in this pack. So that's a pretty good buy, at least. There's also a little coffee mug over here as well. But check out these little drinking glasses here with the jack-o'-lantern faces on them. It's like everything's around $20, though. It's like nothing's affordable anymore. How about the coffee mug here? I love the artwork on this one. $16.99 for a coffee mug. Again, you can find that at like TJ Maxx or somewhere for like $7.99. Little Ghost Buddies salt and pepper shakers here. $20 for those. Oh, we've got a Mickey and Minnie mug also. I'm loving the ghost handle on it. Man, everything's around the $20 price point here at Kohl's today. Can't believe those little salt and pepper shakers like $20. I do like the little ghost tray here. $15 for this one. Pretty cool piece. It looks like they're just starting to set up a lot of this stuff. These guys look happy because Halloween's coming. Another $15 mug here. So start checking your Kohl's because a lot of Halloween's starting to hit. This looks like Summerween vibes here for sure. Another $15 mug, but definitely Summerween vibes with that one. Here's some of the festive fall Disney plates here. Mickey and Minnie. They feel like Dollar Tree quality. In all honesty, they don't really feel like they're worth like $15 to $20 for the plates. And look at this one. Hello Fall. That's how I am, like Snoopy right now. Looking at the trees, waiting for them to change. $15 for the pack of 2 or 3 dishcloths here. It looks like there's 3 to a pack. And then, of course, we've got Mickey and Minnie down here that kind of goes with the plates and mugs that we saw earlier. Around $15 for most of these as well. And then we've got some tablecloths down here. These will look great for your Thanksgiving display if you celebrate Thanksgiving. This is the Peanuts one. If you get this, though, you've got to have a traditional Peanuts Thanksgiving dinner, $18.99.
Tonight, it's my night to howl. It's me, Garfield, on the town, out digging the chicks.
Shuck yeah, bozo.
And getting lots of exercise. Then don't miss a very spooky special.
What's that?
It's a Halloween classic. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Tonight could be the greatest night of your life.
A few more dishcloths here. I thought this was Binks at first, but I don't think this is Hocus Pocus. I think this is just a standard Halloween piece, and it's $12.99, so yeah, it's not licensed. That's why it's $12.99, like $3 cheaper than most of the Peanuts and Disney ones here. That's the coolest one right here, for sure. Another $15 set. Digging the artwork on that one, though. That's that traditional It's Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown artwork that we saw earlier on the coffee mug and the plates. And look at this one. They've got them all in a picture frame, like the old Victorian style picture frames. That's great. Lucy with the witch mask. Still got to get that light up Lucy from Pottery Barn. Another tablecloth here, Disney one this time. I don't think Disney ever did a Thanksgiving special. I may be wrong on that, but nonetheless, this is a Halloween one anyway. Oh, check it out. We've got Minnie here dressed in her spider Halloween attire. That's pretty cool there. And Donald Duck was up there also. And then we've got one of the placemats. Donald Duck dressed like a candy corn. It says Happy Halloween. That one's cool. How much is this one? Probably $20, I'm assuming. No, look at that. $10. Something under $20. That's a first at Kohl's today. Oh, look at this. It's a fleece throw of what we just saw with the dish towels. This is pretty cool. How much are these? I kind of like the way they put them in the Victorian style Gothic frames. And anything with a Lucy witch on it is always a win. $17.99 for the plush throw. Look at Lucy there. I love that mask. You know, it's really weird to me they never manufactured that mask as an actual Halloween mask. Crazy, right? You'd think you would see it at Spirit every year. Hocus Pocus also, I think Hocus Pocus 3 is in the works and coming out sooner rather than later. And a Disney Halloween one as well. And it looks like some of these may be on sale. I can't find the price on the Hocus Pocus one, but I'm assuming they're all $17.99, like it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown was. And there's also a Nightmare Before Christmas one here right beside it, as well as Halloween Stitch. Halloween Stitch continues to get more and more popular as Disney's modern day mascot. Yeah, 20% off. And look at this. Not even going to lie. I'm almost tempted to get this because I have a black themed bathroom. We've got it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown shower curtain. Oh, but almost $40 for a shower curtain. No, thank you. I'll stick to my solid black. Oh, the football dish towels. Lucy never would let poor old Chuck kick that football.
Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night.
We're back. All the Little Peanuts characters in a happy Halloween special filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. Be sure to join Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Snoopy, and the whole gang for It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Maybe I need to get one of these Yankee Candle pumpkin spice scented car fresheners to put in my car. That way when I sit in traffic, it can keep me calm. Oh wow, they even have the Yankee Candle fall scented candles out already. You know, I had heard rumblings that Kohl's was putting a lot of Halloween merchandise out. There's even like a candy corn one over here, but I wasn't expecting to find this much today when I came up in here, and they are 20% off for some of these. They even have the warmers here as well. And speaking of this type of stuff, it looks like Bath and Body Works just gave us their official drop. Look, Joe Cool. Stay cool. He knows what I was just talking about. Sitting in traffic and 100-degree heat, you definitely need pumpkin spice scents to keep you cool, like Joe Cool this summer. I used to have a Joe Cool skateboard when I was younger. I got it from Kmart of all places. By the way, be sure to check out the Kmart parody video on the channel. And if you're into spooky t-shirts, it looks like right now they're 2 for $22, it looks like. But you've got to buy 2 to get the deal, and there's Ghostface. And not much more in spooky merchandise unless you count The Undertaker. He was one of the spookiest wrestlers, I guess. I was more into Papa Shango. And we have a Stranger Things t-shirt. Also, I've still got to watch Stranger Things. I think Stranger Things is doing a house at HHN this year. And here's Back to the Future. Sad to see that mall dying. Scooby-Doo has a t-shirt here also. That's about it for spooky t-shirts. Unless you want to count Skeletor from Masters of the Universe. I still can't wait to see the new Masters of the Universe movie this year.
Happy Halloween from Channel 13.
Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video. I had to contemplate buying the Charlie Brown shower curtain. I really had to contemplate buying the Charlie Brown shower curtain. But I didn't. I've got a solid black shower curtain, and that's sufficient enough. I almost got it, though. Not even going to lie. I almost got impulsive and bought the Charlie Brown shower curtain. I also almost got the fleece throw there, but I didn't like the color scheme on it. It would have been cooler if it was like orange and black. I wasn't digging the gray, so I left it behind. So, lots of Peanuts and Disney to be found at Kohl's. So if you like that type of stuff and you're into it, hit up your Kohl's because it's definitely starting to hit store shelves. And I'll be doing all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club, including retro and holiday related. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and joining the club, and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that we have here on the channel. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
This is KOVR, Channel 13, Stockton, Sacramento, signing off another day of TV programming. KOVR is owned and operated by KOVR TV Incorporated. Good night from the staff and management of KOVR, Stockton, Sacramento.